Welcome to this introduction of Touchdown Marketing Suite. Touchdown Marketing Suite is rich and intuitive, offering all the features for your success of your marketing platform. Touchdown is a fully embedded platform, directly within the Elite CRM environment, which means there is no need to synchronize your data with external tools, and you get all of the statistics directly within the platform. You will have the ability to fully segment all of your data, be able to target your recipients with marketing lists native to Dynamics 365. The ability to create attractive and ultra-personalized content with a drag-and-drop email builder. Manage your brand with multiple domain names and senders, and optimize your marketing with predefined automation scenarios. Let's take a deep dive and realize the potential of Touchdown Marketing Suite. First, let's look at filters. Filters are one of the most powerful parts of Touchdown. It allows you to get to the granular level of information required to send out a truly segmented campaign. First of all, we're using an example on the member type contact. And in this example, we're going to do it for a repeat booker. What I'm able to do is first, by setting my filter against the contact record where my email contains data. Remembering the contact is the full 360-degree view of the individual. Second, I'm going to use the data that I hold on the contact record and confirm that I want to have total number of confirmed bookings greater than 2. Then what I can do is drill into my related area and then get directly down to the booking information. So where my booking contains data, I want to do a filter of my arrival date of on or before the 31st of the 12th, 23. And I'm also doing an example here where I drill even further down, so I'm now 3 levels down, where I want my booking extra to contain a pet. But what I also have the ability to do is exclude filters within the same filter. And what that means is that, as an example, I want to target this campaign for everybody who's booked with us before, that has booked more than once, but they have not booked for the current year. And what I'm able to do here is by using this set of attributes here and select the but not, it allows me to do the same filter but the other way round, where I can now say the arrival date is on or after the 1st of the 1st, 24, ultimately giving me a list of my contact records where they've booked more than twice, they're a repeat booker, they have an extra of a pet, and they haven't booked for the 2024 season. I then also have the ability to add on to that filter as well and go a 3rd level down, where I can start to interact with the behavior. So all of that rich information coming back into Touchdown and the Elite CRM platform allows me to interrogate email interactions, SMS interactions, form submissions, and even event interactions, and allows me to say, for example, has the recipient more than X number of times opened the campaign or the email? Have they answered negatively or positively? Or has it hard bounced or unsubscribed? I can now add that in to the campaign. So then within my filter, I'm only sending it then to the true contacts that meet all of the criteria. All of the Touchdown filters are dynamic and will be run at the point of sending, which I'll show you shortly. Also within Touchdown, you have the ability to score any record. The unique features of Touchdown allows you to integrate with any of our modules within Elite CRM. Some marketing platforms only allow the 2 core ones, lead, opportunity. But for Touchdown, you're able to get into the deal record, the booking, or customer care, lead, and elite lead, and so on. As long as it's being configured, you're able to utilize. So as an example, you could do a scoring model on the deal record. Out of the box, it will come with all of the default areas. So for example, if they read positively in an email, it will add 6 points. If you reply neutrally to an email, it will add 4 points. Negatively, remove 6 points, and so on. All of this is completely configurable. You can remove them and add your own. And that will then give you a unique score on a record by record basis. This could be done at the contact level, where you can add different points based on their behavior around the entire group. So for example, if they are utilizing activities or memberships, bookings, leads, deals, it can give them an overall contact score, which then in turn allows you to utilize that data to send out to further campaigns. You also have the ability to add in your own conditions as well. So just like the filters, you are able to set your own custom condition based on the score that is required. So with filter and scoring, this allows you to use all of that richness of data that's coming from elite parks or elite marinas, and allows you to score your records, filter down to the granular level detail from the contact record, and allow you to send out more targeted campaigns. Let's take a look at the templates. Within the template, this allows you to set your own HTML ready templates directly within the Elite CRM platform, and this is where, with an embedded solution, there is no need for further applications. Everything can be done directly within Elite CRM. Once the template designer is loaded, you will have two options. You can either select your own templates that you've pre-built and then you are able to amend further for a new template, or you can select the full library available from Touchdown. That gives you the ideas or the basis to set your own branding. Or you are simply able to add in a custom design. Once you're on the designer page, it's simply then drag and drop. It enables you to build out your full HTML ready template. You can drag over from the right hand side, put in your blocks, and then your content. In this example, once you've added in your image container, you are then able to select either browse the image gallery from a URL or insert a variable. If we go to the image gallery, for example, this will host all of your previous images that you have put into the platform and able to directly embed back into the template. Once you have selected your image, you then have further options. You have got the ability to edit directly within the platform, where you can crop it, add filters, adjustments, add text or stickers, and focus and a frame. And this is simply by dragging and dropping and moving around the image so you can set it to the exact location of your requirements. Once you're done, select Done, and that will load directly back into the template for you. Once it's loaded in the template, you then have further options where you can select the type. Is it to a web page, an email address, a phone number, add a link, and a title. And once you've added this, this is where you can then add further options. You can add your own text, and all you need to do is wait for the green bar to appear and drop it in. You have got the ability to add buttons, and the button will give you various options, where you can do it to a web page, an email address, a phone number, to the opt-out form, or to an online version of the email, all completely within your own control. Once you've added in all of the content areas that you need, including the ability to add in your own code, video from YouTube, for example, you then have the ability to set your own styles, themes, and your color dispatches, which will give the full HTML codes behind to allow you to fully integrate with your own branding. You've also got the ability to change to a mobile view so you can see exactly what it will look like in that responsive layout. Once you've finished building your template, you can then simply select Save and Close, and your template is now ready to use in further campaigns. Let's now move on to the campaign section. So we've now built our filter, we've looked at the scoring model, we've built our template, and we can now move into a campaign. Once you load your campaign, this is where now you can bring everything together. The first thing is setting up your own sender or domain. As you can see here, you have the option to select multiple options in the configuration area. So when you're sending a campaign, it can come from bookings, from sales, or from any area that you select. This is where then you add in your filters. And within the filters, you see all of your available lists. And this is like we set up earlier within the repeat booker. And I can simply add that into my list. And I can add multiple if required. And the system will then recalculate and let me know the true number that I'm going to send to. It will remove duplications, unsubscribes, and be fully GDPR compliant. We have the ability to do exclude lists and unsubscribe lists. You can set your subject with some personalized information. And then at the bottom is where you get a full preview of your campaign or your template that you're going to add in. You would simply be able to hit edit, so you can edit the template directly for this particular campaign. And then over on the right hand side, you'll be able to run an anti-spam analysis, where this will be able to tell you that your score is hopefully below 5 and make sure that it will not hit spam filters. And you'll be able to run this before you send your campaign. The ability to send a test email to make sure you're happy with it. And then finally, you can finalize your campaign. Finalizing your campaign is where you will have the ability to send out straight away, to schedule it, or you will be able to run it over a period of 3 to 7 days, where it will send at the most optimum time based on the customer's behavior. So if they tend to open up their email at 7 o'clock at night, the system will run and only send it at 7 o'clock at night based on their behavior that you've gathered within the Elite CRM platform. Within Touchdown, you also have the ability to run scenarios where you can set a workflow that when a web form is entered into the system, for example, it can go down a different path. It can send SMS messages out and also add details of the score within that particular scenario and allow you to build a full nurture journey if required. The final thing I wanted to show you today was Forms and Pages, where this will give you the ability to add in your own web form that you can put onto your website. It can be either via JavaScript or a dedicated landing page. In this example, we've got a dedicated landing page where you'll be able to submit your details. And again, this can be to any of the areas within the platform. You could send directly to the customer care side of the system or directly to leads. Once populated in the system, that's where you could utilize the power of the automation to allow you to run a workflow to send to internal or external thank you for your inquiry, or to let them know that a query has been received. You also have the ability within Touchdown to manage all of your unsubscribe lists and your bounces, your senders and your domains. As an added-on feature to Touchdown, you can also manage events and registrations. Just to recap, Touchdown gives you the ability to manage everything directly within the platform without needing to synchronize with any external areas. Manage your filters and be able to drill down in, for example, on a booking, all the way down to the extra, where you can exclude and include and add on behavioral interactions also. See the replies come directly in from a campaign. Build your own templates in your campaigns, and then finally have the ability to see all of the statistics coming back into the system. And with the statistics, it will give you what's inactive, what's active, your bounces, your unsubscribed, and your complaints, and be able to drill down directly on what is happening. And because this is fully embedded, this will also give you the ability to see all of this information directly against your contact record, where you can see what emails they've opened, what they've clicked on, and what they've replied on. Let's have a look at this campaign as an example. So we will be able to see exactly the status of all of the 15 customers that it was sent out to, whether they've accessed via desktop or mobile, and this is where the behavior side of the interactions come into play. With your reading time, the system will be able to tell if they've read through greater than 10 seconds, if it was quick reading or disinterest and they clicked and went away. And this is where you're able to build on your scores against that behavior that the customer has interacted with the email template. You will be able to see directly their interactions on a customer by customer basis, the links that are within the template and what's been clicked, and then if any replies, this would also come directly to the campaign. So you can see this at the campaign level of exactly what activity is happening, where within a heat map they have clicked on within the email, and then that would all pull back to your final statistics area where you can see exactly what has gone on around the group within all of your campaigns based on the date filters. Thank you.